Southern region of Africa, there was a village that was constantly under the threat of attack from enemy troops. The village residents lived in fear, always looking over their shoulders and wondering when the next attack would come. One day, a mystical priest named Baba Yanga arrived in the village. He was a mysterious figure with deep knowledge of the dark arts and an uncanny ability to see into the future. The people of the city were skeptical of him at first, but as time passed, they began to trust him. One night, Baba Yanga had a vision of an imminent attack on the city. He warned the people and advised them to prepare for battle. The people took his warning seriously and started preparing for the battle. When the enemy troops arrived, the people of the city were ready. They fought valiantly, but it was clear that they were outnumbered and outmatched. Baba Yanga then stepped forward and began to chant an incantation in a language nobody understood. Suddenly, a thick mist enveloped the battlefield, and the enemy troops were unable to see anything. Confused and disoriented, they started attacking each other, and the village defenders took advantage of the chaos to attack. Since they were not affected, they battled and battered. After several hours of fierce fighting, the enemy troops were completely defeated. The people of the village were overjoyed and celebrated their victory. Meanwhile, they searched for Baba Yanga to thank him, but he was nowhere to be found. Some say he disappeared into the mist, while others believed that he simply vanished into thin air. However, what they all knew was that he was never found again. He left mysteriously the same way he arrived. From that day on, the people of the village regarded Baba Yanga, a hero who had saved them from certain destruction. They spoke of him in hushed tones, telling tales of his mystical powers and his bravery in battle. But despite their best efforts in search for him, nobody was ever able to find Baba Yaga again. This led to some believing that he was a spirit or a divine being sent to save the village, while others believed he simply moved to another place seeking new adventures. Regardless of what happened to Baba Yaga, his legacy lived on in the hearts and minds of the people he had saved. They continued to tell stories about him from generations to come, passing down his tales from parent to child and ensuring that his bravery and sacrifice would never be forgotten. That was the only way they could repay his kindness while they lived in a peaceful village with no fear of enemy troops.